chin will bow. Oops. Let's get started nice and easy. Let's just go for some crossovers first to get us warmed up. Awesome, awesome. Keep on moving. 5 more seconds, team. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice, nice and easy. Still just getting warmed up, so it doesn't have to be the lowest squat you ever did, but let's just go ahead, nice and easy squats, trying to get our feet to face as forward as we can, right? And our knees are gonna track over our feet. There we go, everybody, perfect. Looking great. Hopefully you didn't have to shovel too much and your body is ready to go, because I think we are gonna get sweaty, which is good. 5 more seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Let's go back to crossovers. Then we're gonna go back to our squats again too. Perfect, and time. Yep, back to squats. Maybe getting a little bit more warmed up so you can start moving a little bit faster, but just listening to your body and whatever it needs today. Okay, let's go arm circles forward. And arm circles backwards. Let's go side to side here. Pull one arm to the side. And switch other arm. Nice. Now let's go big hip circle. And switch. We'll aim for about 3 circles on each side. And time. Let's go robo jacks. Three, 2, 1, and time. Nice. Let's bring it down to a crunch or a sit-up. I'll let you all pick whichever one you want to do today, but just kind of getting our bodies moving a little bit. So again, crunch or sit-up, probably go about 30 seconds or so, and then we're going to bring it back to our robo jacks. Trying to keep it simple today and doing some repeats of some stuff, but all good. Nice. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice. Bring it back up and then right back to robo jacks right away. Just getting our body moving a little bit. Hope you can't see my face. That's not good. There we go. Three more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Go ahead, bring it back down. Crunches or sit-ups. You can keep it the same or switch it to the other if you like. 30 more seconds here. I know I'm getting a little warm, so hopefully you are too. Keep on going. Got like 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and time. Let's leave it on the floor for now. We'll go a quick stretch, then we're going to go back to some exercises to get us a little bit warmer too. We're going to be working on some kicks, so feet apart. Let's just stretch it down to the center. We're going to move kind of quickly here. Let's go switch to the side. You can kind of try to reach your arm a little bit over to kind of get your back a little bit too. I know I did some shoveling today, so need the extra stretches. Let's go ahead and switch other side. Awesome. Let's go ahead down to the center again. We'll go again side. Maybe stretching a little bit deeper this time. Good. And side again. Let's go one more. 2 feet together. Gonna stretch it down for a butterfly stretch really fast. Trying to think you're pushing your legs down to the floor. Just doing everything really quick here. Get our body moving. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We're going to stand up and we're going to do the last one at your own pace. So we're just going to stretch forward and then backwards. Our goal is to do it 3 times. So take your time totally, right? You'll just kind of stretch down, maybe hold it for 1 or 2, come on up, and then again, you're going to lean back for 1 and 2. Let's repeat this 2 more times at your own leisure. So right, reaching down, feel where your body might feel a little tight, and then leaning it back. Great. Last one. Down. Awesome. And then back up as we go. All right, so pretty good job, team. That was our quick little warm up here. We are going to go back to our balancing drills that we did a couple of weeks ago, because for all of our kicks and stuff, balancing is so important. So you can just kind of follow along for the next couple of exercises. I think we did this one together. So right, you're just going to pick up with a foot first, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, kind of moving to the side and ending with the foot up as you go. So 1, 2, 3, coming up here, maybe balancing and seeing what that feels like for a second. Knees don't have to be super high in the middle. Right, 1, 2, 3 as we're going here. Maybe we got 30 seconds, so keep on moving, everybody. Go ahead. Yeah, but I'm a mover and a talker, so if I'm talking, you guys can exercise as I'm going too. There we go, cool. An extra credit if your hands are up by your faces, you're going. All right, 1, 2, 3, perfect. 1, 2, 3. If your bottom knee bends a little bit, that's okay. Keep on moving. There you go, Derek, looking good. Try to pick up your knee straight ahead like if it would be a front kick chamber. Try not to get it to the side. You want everything straight ahead. 5 more seconds, team. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice, pretty good work. The next one that we're gonna do, we're just gonna kind of make it a little bit easier, is just a switch and a balance from here. Oh gosh, right, so just up and switch from here. If you don't wanna jump, right, you can step and switch too. 30 seconds, ready? And begin, everybody, go ahead. Right, and of course, hands or body is up. If your body's like this, you're not gonna balance very well. So right, keeping everything up straight. Just one for now. So not the same thing, just one leg, oof, and switching from here. Maybe holding a 2 count. 1, 2, as you switch, right, 1, 2. That's all it is for now, looking good. Maybe 10 more seconds left. Cool, body tall. Nice, Jessica P. That's exactly what I'm looking for, awesome. Christina, nice. Elizabeth, great. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice. Now making it a little bit more difficult. You can stay just feet apart from here, working on balance coming up, and 3 front kicks without putting the foot down. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and then switch. 1, 2, 3. If you want to go for 5, if you're feeling fancy, go for 5. 30 seconds. Ready? And begin, team. Go ahead. And hands, you don't want them to kind of be like loose, like T-Rex arms, right? You want to try to keep them up if you can. So 3 front kicks and switching. Nice. There we go. Neely, really good job. Derek, really nice. Maria, really nice. Yep, keeping your body tall, and you're thinking hitting, if you want to also like vary the target, you could do that too. Nice job, Jesse. Right, up to you guys totally. So you can go stomach, 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 or if you want, you can go leg, stomach, higher, right up to you. 10 seconds left. There we go. Try again with the arms. I know it's hard. I always try to make sure they're touching my face. 3 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice, pretty good. The next one we're going to work on is going to be for a round kick chamber. A little bit different with our body, right? So our one foot is pivoted, and we can face, whatever direction we want. So body comes up. You can again keep the same height if you want to, or if you want to low, middle, high, you can as well there too. So 3 kicks and switch. On your mark, I said go. You got it. Nice job, Tiago. Oh, I'm going to put you on the big screen. Point your toes. Yeah, beautiful, Mr. Black Belt. Congratulations. Looking good. Awesome. Nice, Max. I'm going to put you next. There we go, Max. Nice. Extra credit if you can look at your kick for everybody. Super. Come on, Luxingers. You're next. I'm putting you on the big screen. Woohoo. Nice, Lucas. Really good focus there. 5 more seconds, team. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice, pretty simple, but good skills to have for sure. Now we're gonna put it together. So you're gonna try to front kick, and actually, yeah, we could do it. And then you're gonna bring it behind you, right? If you can see, as I'm here, my foot's behind me. So right, I'm gonna front kick, and then to the side, round kick, and then switch. Front kick, bring it all the way around, round kick, and switch from there. 30 seconds there. Ready? And begin. Go ahead, we got it. So front kick, bring it behind you, round kick to the side. So kicking to 2 different directions. Front, to the side, and then round. Front, back, round. Takes a little bit of balance, but I believe in you. You can do it. If you feel like your weight's rocking forward and backwards, just try to focus on staying on the ball of your foot. That might be happening a bit, and that's okay. 5 more seconds, team. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Great. Now moving away from kicking a little bit, just kind of to switch it up, we're going to try the tree pose. I believe it's called tree, right? Where your hands are just kind of by your side. And you're just going to like, whoop, lift your body up like a table. Let's hold for 10 seconds here. Good luck. Oof. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Super. You can come back up and switch. Feel like your leg is really pushing down to the floor. We got one more after this. Oof, this leg is not going to be as good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, oof, 3, 2, 1, and time. Great. For the last one, you need a wall or something hard that's not going to fall over when you lean against it. So first, we're going to just start with a regular wall sit. Then we're going to lift up some feet as we go. And if you don't have one, just, I guess, try to do it in the air. It'll be all good to go. Let's hold for 10 seconds each spot. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're on a wall, I suggest bringing your foot 1 foot more in the middle. You're just going to bring it up here. If you're on no wall, I would say maybe just try to squat down into one center. Got 5 more seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. I'll do 5 and 5. 1 wall, 1 not. So ready, we're here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Woof, that's way harder without a wall if you guys ever tried that one. But nice job. If you need a quick sip of water, you can go ahead and grab one really quick. And then we're going to work on our striking set and some more sparring-based kind of combinations for today. Okay, quick water. Super. Yes, so I know striking set we've done a lot of times, and I know that you guys are all looking pretty good since it is testing week, which is great. So we're just going to practice a little bit just to make sure that we've got it. And then we're going to work on some of the other things too. I would like to start with the kicks today, because I know we usually start with the hands from here. So when you guys are ready, you can just go ahead and get in your stance, your favorite one. Right, we're going to start with the push from here. Right, front leg is coming, side kick, back kick, front kick, and then knee kick as we're coming up here. Let's just, before we go for it, I was working with a student today and I was telling them that it's really important to like see what part of the body you're hitting with. I know we haven't worked with partners in a long time, but if you kind of just like bring your feet out there, you're not really getting the same imagery or practice if you're imagining hitting somebody. So most of these are to the stomach. So let's try again one more time from the push. And imagine you're hitting the stomach every time, right? Side kick, you're pushing somebody back. Back kick, kind of same thing. Front kick, get him out of the way, and then finish him off with a knee. Let's go 30 seconds. Ready? And begin, team, just from the push. So push, side kick, and like push him away. Push him with your foot. Yeah, Max. Here we go. Nice. Yep, if you imagine you're hitting somebody, it's a bit of a different energy rather than just like front kick or front kick of like, get out of my way. Nice, team. Keep on going. There you go, Derek. Hands are high. Yeah, Juliet, that's the knee I'm talking about. Perfect. Arav, looking good, Arav. Here we go, Kaylin. That's it, Monica, nice. Come on, Ryan, you got it, Ryan. Yeah, Alec. Beautiful. That's it, Jesse. Nice, Sarah. Woo, beautiful spin kick. Cool. 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. So pretty basic, I know. I just want to now break it down for our back kick, right, as we just did our side kick. So what we're going to try to do, we'll go just probably both sides, right? You're going to spin, back kick, and then try to land with your leg up almost like how we balanced today. So again, I'll kind of show you from here, right? Your back foot's going to be the one that comes around, just like the combination, and then whoop, you're going to try to hold it. Let's go for 5 on each side. Good luck. I'll do it with you. Hands high and go for it. So really, after you're done, trying to just stay up from there. Cool. Let's see what we got. It's pretty hard, but you can do it. I believe in you. Almost like a statue when you're done, like whoop. After you're done with the right side, we could try on the left side, right? This is how we really know if we've perfected the back kick, if you can kind of stay kind of up for a second, right? Then just bring that foot back, boop, ready to go, kicking, and then bringing it back down. Once you're done, immediately you can go to your left side. So coming from here, right? This side might be a little bit easier or harder, spinning, right? Kick, and then bring it up from here. 5 on the right, 5 on the left, and then you guys can relax when you're done. Just the back kick, and you want to think that you're striking right for the middle of your screen, right towards me, kicking, woof, not like that, and then bringing it around as you go from here. Keep on practicing. That's what makes perfect. Cool, everybody. I know it's hard. I know. 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice. If you didn't get to 5, it's totally okay. Let's move on. I just want to see it maybe twice as a team from the hammer, and then we're moving it and leaving it in the past. So hands high, get ready, and go for it. So hammer, hammer, palm, palm. You know what to do. Elbow, elbow, push. All right, side kick, spin kick, front kick, and then knee kick. You don't need me. Last one, best one. Go ahead. Go. It's at max. Yeah. Big push with big intentions. Yeah, Luxinger is nice. Yeah, Layla. Woo, look at those kicks. Good job. Whew, and time. Nice work, everybody. If you need another quick sip of water, totally go grab one. If you're okay, then you're okay. But now I want to transition a little bit more to kind of like some free sparring rounds, because this is, I know, is very form-based that we've been doing. And it is good to use elbows and different kind of stuff in free sparring when we're able to do that again. So the first round, we're going to go probably 45-second rounds. We're just going to be working any hammers and palms. And if another move comes out, that's okay. But the focus, right? Maybe you're going to hammer here. Maybe if someone's lower, you can hammer this way, palm. Maybe you can come around this way. If you want to palm a little bit lower, you can. And if you throw some kicks, that's cool too. But just kind of thinking what it might look like, maybe kind of this way for a hammer, if you'd maybe use it in free sparring. We usually don't use these moves in free sparring, but doesn't mean in self-defense that you can't use them. So let's go hands high, 45 seconds of a freestyle round of hammers and palms. Ready? And begin, everybody. Go ahead. So, right, you can make that look like whatever you want. I know some of the kids like the spinning hammer fist, right? You could totally do that too. Kind of a different application than just our set that we always know. Nice, Elizabeth, yeah. And again, you can throw some other things too if you want to throw a kick, or like if something else feels good. We're not going to do any punches today, so if you want to throw some of those in there, you can too. And if you have a buddy, cool. Yeah, Jessica, you're crushing it today. You got it, Maria. Yeah, right from your face. Nice. Gupta family is crushing it. Nice kick there. I think we have like, nice for Rahil. Nice job. Got like 10 seconds left. You got it, Ryan. Nice and strong. This person's doing a really great job. I'm going to highlight you. Woo. Yeah, there you go. I like it. Got out of the way and did a hammer. Very nice. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice. For the next round, we're just going to focus on elbows because there's so many ways to do an elbow, right? So a couple different ways is a crossing elbow. You can go down on top this way. You can use your front one to elbow. You can go up to elbow, right down to elbow this way, elbow across. Maybe a little bit of a shorter round, but just focusing on elbows. And again, if something else comes out, that's okay too. Ready? On your mark, get set, and begin, team. Go ahead. Right, so there's different kind of elbows you could do: upward elbow, downward elbow, crossing elbow, right? And if maybe a knee comes out too, that's okay. Just trying to keep it kind of a little bit short range, right? If maybe some uppercuts come out, that's okay. This is good for like maybe a Muay Thai style kind of sparring match or something. So, right, maybe a little bit closer range from here. If you want to throw some kind of low kick, you can too, but try not to get this guy, right? It's like a stretch in the park, right? But big elbows coming through here, still keeping the hands up as you go. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice. Now a bit more freestyle around is just all hands. So it could be the palms like we practiced, or hammers, elbows, or now your punches and anything else that you want to do too. So just focusing on hands, thinking for power striking here. On your mark, get set, and go for it, team. 45 seconds. We're perfect timing. Let's see what you got. It could include these moves, right, but doesn't have to. Thinking about how we could do these powerful movements, maybe in like some kind of sparring round or something, rather than just in our set as we're going. Nice, everybody. You can work on your movement. It's a little bit different than just moving forward. You can move backwards or to the side. I want to watch you guys now. Come on, Jake. You got it, Jake. Get the person in front of you. Yeah. Arav, nice job, Arav. Yeah, Conjit. Woo. Get that guy or girl. You get him. Nice. We got like 5 more seconds, team. Yeah, Alec. Good. Yeah, Doug. So many people no video. So sad. 3, 2, 1, and time. Great. If you need another quick sip of water, you can go ahead and sneak one in. This one, we're going to work on our side kick and our back kick from here. So pretty self-explanatory. There's a lot of different ways that we could do it, right? Side kick, usually we do with our front leg. If you want to get closer to somebody, you can kind of step behind side kick there, right? And then we have our back kick too, which is a little bit harder, but totally cool. Right, maybe you can kind of make a combination from there. 45 seconds and begin, team. Go ahead. Focusing side kick and back kick. How you could string it together from there. And if you want to add a knee or some punches too, you can, but more focusing on the side kick and the back kick. That's it. And then hands up too. If there was a picture of you, you want to try to not have it like out to the side this way. You want to try to keep it up. I know it's hard. Looking good, team. Looking good. Nice. Whoa, Pragya. Great. Or Gupta family again. Great kick. That was so high. So nice. Yeah, Jessica. Beautiful. Side kick and back kick. So thinking pushing somebody away from you. Thinking your heel is shoving out for both of these kicks. You got it, Jake. You got it, man. Thank you. There we go. Cool. 3, 2, 1, and time. Only a few more rounds left. This one's the front kick in the knee, right? So again, from the end of our combination where you're finishing here, there's so many different kind of front kicks we know, right? We know the teep kick, you know, the switch front kick, back leg front kick, jump front kick if you want to. If you want to try to be like Jorge Masvidal and give the flying knee, you could try that too. Up to you. Ready? 45 seconds and begin, team. Go ahead. We got one last round after this. One last round. That's it. Nice. There you go, Tiago. Tiago's crushing it. Great job. There we go, everybody. Yep, and body's still straight. We worked on so many balancing drills today, so whenever you front kick, you want to try not to make it higher by like compressing your body, everything tall. Nice and tall. Is everybody perfect? Keep on moving. 3, 2, 1. And time. Okay, nice. So the last round, a total freestyle round. If there was something that felt good or maybe felt, oh, that's a little awkward, maybe pick up that for yourself today to work on in your total freestyle round. We're going to go for a full minute and just really trying to focus on your balance and whatever you want to work on. So ready and begin, team. Go ahead. Let's see what you got. So now you have the moves that you like to do and then maybe adding something in that maybe isn't so normal for you or maybe that felt good for a first time. There you go, Jake. Yeah, hands high. Nice, Maria. There you go, Layla. Woo, come on, Leanna, you got it. Here you go, Ashwin. Cool, good palm there, Ashwin. Don't palm me with that, I'll be sad. That's it, Nicholas. High and low, working on target area, I like it. Beautiful, guys. Arthava, very nice. That's it, Monica. Great work, everybody. Got like 15 seconds left. Perfect. Woo, Alec, nice kicks there. 3, 2, 1, and time. Very nice job. Whew. Let's face each other really quick. We've got attention. We can bow. Ooh, so that last round especially was really nice to watch because I could tell everybody was just like free to move how they wanted, and like everyone had like an extra little like pop in their move or like spark in their eye, which was really nice. So great work. Grab your padded weapon now. We're going to work on really kind of some of the basic stuff. I know when Renchi Alex teaches your classes, he goes over you know, more complicated things, and we're just going to go through the basics really quick. Then he's going to work with you on some stuff as well. So what's nice about all of this stuff, right, is when we do get to black belt, you do test on a lot of it in a more complex fashion. So black belts, this will probably be really basic for you. And then everyone else, you might have seen it too, but let's just go through the strikes here, right? So strikes number 1 through 12. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, poking forward, 5, other side, 6 to the knee, 7, and 8, right? Then up to the eye or shoulder, 9 and 10, and then on top of the head, 11 and 12. Cool. One more time for anybody else that maybe isn't familiar with all these. So try it again, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, poking forward, 5, other side, 6 to the knee, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then on top, 11 and 12. All right, perfect. Now try to make like a conscious effort of like to make a different pattern. Like maybe you want to do like a 3 and then a 6, right? So try to think maybe what you can make it. Let's go for a minute of freestyle that way, and then maybe I'll call out some strikes. So ready? And go for it, team. Go ahead. All right, just not like a wizard, but purposefully like trying to see what strikes you can do, maybe naming them in your head as you do them. If you want to kind of move around a little bit, you can as well. Let's see what you got. In second hand, you want to keep it right by your chest or by your face, whatever kind of works for you. That's it, everybody. Nice. And right, maybe you can, you know, like you can move your hand a lot too, so it's not just like a wizard, like just your wrists. Like you can kind of move from your elbow too, I believe. Yeah, there you go, guys. Nice. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. Let's go backwards. I've never done it before, so let's see if we can figure it out together. So, right, 12, 11, why can't I count backwards? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, I think I messed it up already, 2, and then 1. Cool. Let's try one more time just so we know we could do them backwards. And I'm sorry if I mess it up, right? So we've got 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, I did it backwards, 2, and then 1. Nice job. Last 30 seconds to play around and maybe something that feels a little bit better in your body, and then Wrenchy Alex is going to come and take you guys over. So ready? And begin, team. Go ahead. Right, so you can do it backwards, you could do it forwards, or right, you can kind of do your own freestyle if you were working on something else as well. There we go. Right, and usually same hand and same foot are in front as you're going for it this way. So perfect. There we go. Who is that in there? Tiago got a new energy, crushing it. 5 more seconds, team. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Very nice work. Let's face each other attention. Then we can bow our body. Ooh, so really nice job. Before he takes you guys over, I know he's got a good workout coming for you all, but let's go for 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, and 10 squats, and then grab another drink of water if you need it. So ready? And begin, team. Go ahead. 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats. Nice, everybody. Yep, and just doing it the best that you can, right? Not worrying about anybody else or trying to go so fast, just the best of your ability. Perfect, everybody. Perfect, perfect. That's it. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. When you guys are done, you can just go ahead and stand on up. Push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. All right. Well, awesome job for everybody tonight. Keep up the great work with your moves and stuff. Like I said, it was really nice to see all of you like with your flair of your shadow kickboxing. So I can't wait to see you guys again, and hopefully you've had a great day. So let's face each other really quick. We can bow. Oh, sorry. Wrenchy is coming to you.
All right. Hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? All right. Happy snow day again, by the way. And we got some new black belts in the house. We got some new black. I got to highlight them. So just, I think, first of all, we all know Mr. Tiago in the middle. Let's highlight this guy. Let's give Tiago a little round of applause for earning his black belt. Good job, sir. And I hope I'm probably missing somebody. Layla. Where's Layla? Where is Layla? Somebody tell me. Help me. Layla, where are you? Wave your hand, Layla, so I can see you. I don't see Layla.
They should say Layla's phone.
Can you wave your hand? Ah, I see ya. I see ya, Layla. Let's give her 2 claps as well. Nicely done. Good job, guys. You're buying everyone pizza, by the way. Okay.
Arav Kumar came in late, but we have to find him.
Arav.
Hi, I'm here.
Where are you?
Ah, I see ya. This young man too. So these 3, they're awesome job. Give them a big round of applause. Nicely done. Congrats.
You guys are looking good in black.
Right? Don't they look different? You look 10 years older in a good way. In a good way. Okay. So let's do a quick burnout. I know I was watching Sensei work with you guys, and she was crushing it today. So I'm not going to crush you out. We're just going to do a little bit of a burnout. All right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go 20 seconds of mountain climbers, classic climbers. Okay. So let's get down to the ground. Hands or knuckles up to you, and 20 seconds of climbers. Let's go. Knees to chest. Try to make sure your back stays nice and straight. Engage your core a little bit by squeezing your abs. You don't have to, but that'll definitely give you a little bit of a workout there. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and time. All right. So this next one, it's going to be a combination of a lunge and a jump. And a lot of you guys have done this before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back with my right foot. And then I'm going to bring my right leg up and I'm going to jump. So I'm going back in a reverse lunge, jumping with that leg up high. So you guys can go ahead and do it with me nice and slow just to get the hang of it, because it's a little weird at the beginning. So step back and jump. So you're really focusing on using your right leg right now. So I step back here with my left leg and then I jump. Your hands are going to play a little role here. So as I'm here, I swing my arm up to help me get a little higher. So 20 seconds on this side only. Ready? Begin. Down. And this can be nice. This can be done nice and slow. You don't have to go really hard. And you'll feel that burn. Let's see what we got. Yeah, and obviously the faster you go and the higher you jump, Atharva, yeah, you're gonna get that workout. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Now let's go back to those mountain climbers for 20 seconds. Begin, go. Just keep those knees moving. Almost done. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, time. Okay, catch your breath. So now we're gonna do that same lunge jump, but on the other side. So this time your right leg's gonna go back. Okay, you're gonna bring your right leg up, but jump off your left leg here. That's where we're at. And again, look how my hands work. So as my leg goes back, one arm goes down, and then as I jump, I'm swinging my arms up. Ready? Begin. Go ahead. So I'm stepping back, jumping. Then I want to land right into it. If you come up and then kind of rest for a bit, it gives you a break. It's great if you need it, but try to go right into here. Make it one motion. Good. Nice, Arf. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. And then we're gonna finish, guys, with just 20 seconds of plank hold. Let's go. Forearms down. Back straight. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Five seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and time. All right. I promise I wouldn't kill you guys that hard. So that's your burnout for tonight. And good job on that. Very, very good exercise for your legs there. Okay, get a quick sip of water and let's relax for a bit. All right, so you guys can go ahead and get into a stretch, please. Ooh. All right, so we can go both legs apart here, and we're gonna do our message of the week. So we're talking a lot about goal setting, right? And last week we talked about the art of kind of visualizing. And this week we're gonna talk about being committed versus rigid, right? And so I'll kind of explain to you here. So stay committed to your decisions, but stay flexible in your approach. And that's a quote by my dad, Tony Robbins. I mean, famous philosopher, Tony Robbins. Not my dad, but it's a joke. All right, so you've got dreams, and we all do. But as you know, living life is a series of ups and downs. It's like driving through a terrain of hills, mountains, twists and turns, confusing signs and detours. Keep your eye on your goals when obstacles show up, and they will, and you can expect that. You may begin to feel discouraged, but instead of quitting, make an adjustment. Most feel like they have to be firm and unwavering when they set a goal. While this is an admirable mindset at the beginning, it is not always realistic. Life has a way of getting in the way, okay? Go ahead and switch. Other leg is out. Feel free to move, go from 10 seconds to 15 seconds. Hold on your own, guys. Stay committed to your goals. Being rigid or setting the bar way too high can be detrimental to your progress, though. Expect that you may have to make an adjustment or two. Expecting that your plans may not always go the way you envisioned doesn't mean it is time to throw your hands up and say, I quit. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Accept that mistakes and setbacks are part of the journey. Each day presents to us both with opportunities and obstacles. So stay open and committed, go with the flow, and don't take your eyes off your goal. So I think that's a really, really good quote, especially when we're talking about goal setting. And this is for anybody. school, young, older, workforce, at home relationship. I also wanted to share, if I can find it, since we are talking about goal setting and stepping out of your comfort zone. That's the big thing, right? Stepping out of your comfort zone. And maybe, for example, like if I can pick on Arav, Tiago, or sorry, young lady, I forgot your name, Layla. You know, they just had their black belt test, and maybe at one point during their black belt test, did you maybe have a feeling like, oh man, this is kind of hard. Maybe I can't. Maybe I'm going to quit, or maybe I can't do this. And if being honest, there, you just raise your hand. Yes or no, maybe. Kind of had that feeling. Yeah, right. It happens, right? And so that's one of the things you have to keep in mind. That even at the highest level, you've been training so long, things like that are going to happen. And I wanted to share this quote because this quote really helps me when I'm like, trying to achieve my goals. So it goes like this, and I'll only say the first part. You guys can look it up later. It's a famous, actually, poem by Theodore Roosevelt. So it starts like this: "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how or strong a man stumbles, or when the doer of deeds cannot have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, who faces, whose face is neared or marred by the dust and the sweat and blood, who strives violently, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there's no effort without error." Ooh. Anyway, I thought that one was like pretty cool, related to goal setting. And it's like, remember, doesn't matter what people say, right? People are always going to be like, oh, you could have done better, this is that. But as long as you're trying your best, right? Even if you make a mistake, it's okay. You guys understand? Cool. All right. Maybe hopefully I wasn't ranting too much there. Oh yeah, Arav, let's do that. If we haven't read our speeches, can the new black belts do it in this class? Yeah, Arav, you want to be a volunteer? You've been volunteered. Hold on. Okay, this is Arav Kumar earned his black belt last night. He's going to give us his black belt speech.
Yeah. So, hi, I'm Arav Kumar, and this Saturday I tested for the rank of junior black. Karate has been an important part of my life for multiple years. And throughout my karate journey, I've learned many new things, even aside from self-defense. My karate journey my journey through self-defense and karate started when I was 4. I remember the first time I entered the dojo. I didn't have a belt or a uniform, nor any idea how much of an impact that one day would make on my life. I walked onto the mat, excited to have fun and to try out a new thing. Throughout the class, I threw my first kick, my first punch, and yelled my first kill. But what I remember most was the end of class. I received my very first belt, my white belt. I ran up to the front of the class, gleeful, and had a karate belt tied onto me for the very first time. Ever since that class, I've started progressing through the ranks and through my karate journey to where I am now. All the little samurai belts, junior basic belts, intermediate belts. Progressing through the ranks wasn't easy. Progressing through the ranks required willpower and determination. Even though there were some times when I wanted to miss a class or quit, I kept on going. Through years, through all the ranks, through all the various tests. Through all of this, karate taught me perseverance and not giving up. Progressing through the ranks also required responsibility. Responsibility is what practice is set upon and what is needed to achieve goals and desires. So karate taught me responsibility. Finally, progressing through the ranks required a lot of commitment. Doing karate is a commitment of time and a commitment of hard work. There are more examples. In the end, karate helped me learn how to be committed to something. All of these qualities that karate taught me have something in common. They're all really important lifelong lessons that will help greatly throughout my life. I'm happy that I've been able to achieve these great qualities throughout my journey. And I will definitely reflect on all of these skills. But junior black belt isn't where my journey ends. I'm not stopping here. Junior black belt is the first step to achieving higher degrees of black belts. Additionally, every time your character or overall personality improve, you become a better karate master, since karate isn't just the mastery of technique and skill, it's the mastery of character. Before I end the speech, I would just like to say thank you to everyone at Satori. Thank you to everyone who trained with me throughout my journey for supporting and motivating me. Thank you to all the instructors who taught me every move I know, for being there for me and for teaching me so many lifelong lessons. And lastly, a special thank you to Shihan Brink and Renchi Alex, for without your help and support during these last few months, I wouldn't be testing for my black belt that Saturday. So once again, last Saturday, I, Arif Kumar, tested for the rank of junior black belt, which was a massive step in my karate journey. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Arif. Thanks for reading that speech, man. All right, you did wonderful. Okay, everybody else, what are you doing sitting around? Get up. Come on, we got stuff to do. No, just kidding. Let's bow out, everybody. Can you guys hear me? Yep. All right. So only announcement that we really have for you guys is this is the week of black tip testing. So whether you're coming in school or you're doing small group privates with one of the instructors online, you will be tested this week. And then you can pick up your stripe at your academies anytime. If you did not test for your red stripe last week, you need to make it up. Stick around. We'll set you up for a day or a time we can retest you. Okay, guys? All right. At ease position. And class up. And bow. Whoosh. Good job, everybody. Give yourself a big round of applause. Enjoy the rest of your snow day. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, bye. Thank you.
Bye, guys. Thanks for coming. Good work today.
Thank you.
Black belt, stick around.
Goodbye.
Black belts should stick around.
Yes, don't go anywhere.
Okay.
I mean, if you have to get a sip of water, take a quick break. We'll start in about a minute or two. And Sarah, your day's coming. Yeah. I have a list of things that we're going to do to you on Wednesday. We're just going to beat you up.
Small crew today.
Because everyone's enjoying their snow day, right?
Kinda. All right, I think we're safe to get started. I don't know if we're expecting anybody else, but we are just going to go ahead and get started. So let's get a quick stretch for just to open up our hip flexors a little bit more so you guys can kind of just rock side to side. And if there's anything that your body needs, we are going to be doing some different kicks that are maybe a little bit higher. So just take like 30 seconds to stretch out for you, whatever that means for you. Not as flexible as I used to be. So in order to show you all, I got to stretch a little bit again too. Like 10 more seconds just to get moving, nothing crazy. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so I know we have some new black belts in the house, so if this seems a little bit overwhelming with all the combinations that we're doing, don't worry, just try to follow along as best as you can, and maybe omit some of the stuff that maybe seems like it might be a little bit too difficult. So let's get in our guard, and we're gonna review our combinations that we did from the previous week. So first one is our front kick theme, so we've got hands high, right? We've got our front kick, advancing front kick, back leg front kick landing in front, and then we're gonna shuffle back, right? So again, front, moving forward, and then front kick, and then shuffling back from here so we can switch our feet. Yep, so just a couple times. If you really have space to move forward, great. If not, you can kind of do it in your place, right? Thinking about your ball, your foot, continue as I'm talking, right? And you can kind of like really bring it out that way to really hit with the ball of your foot. Yep, nice, Erica, beautiful. Let's see what we got. We're gonna move on to some new ones in a bit. Beautiful, Sarah, awesome. Let's see, nice, Monica. Yep, so really thinking that you're pushing out with your kick, and if you can hear my pants, I don't know if you can. They snap a little bit as I'm going since my foot chambers and rechambers correctly. Nice, everybody. There we go. 5 more seconds, team. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Great. I think the next one that we went over was the round kicks, and we're going to get into this a little bit later today too. But for the round kick one, for some of our newer members, we're stepping in front to advance here since our chamber is going to come up behind us. But actually, did we do the side kick one first? Can you guys remind me? Was it side kick first and then round kick? The side, whatever, we're gonna do them both, so it doesn't matter. But let's go hands up high, and I'll review this one here too, right? So it's the snap round kick, stepping in front, advancing round kick, and then back leg round kick coming up from here, and then shuffling back to reset. So again, front leg, advancing, stepping in front, another front leg, and then back leg, and then resetting from here. I think you guys get the idea. So let's keep on trying there. I'll keep demonstrating. So go ahead. So 1, 2, and then 3, right? And then reset back to center. Nice, everybody. Keeping the hands high. That's it, Erica. Awesome. There you go. Right, and for this round kick, as you're coming forward, just from a different angle, if you want to make it a little bit faster, you can kind of skip. So I'm almost like replacing my feet as I come forward for that round kick, right? A different view. 1, 2, and then back leg would come up 3. That's it, everybody. Nice. Ooh, Trevor's adding a spin. I like it. And then remember, keep on moving, right? But your shoulder and your knee always wants to be in a straight line together. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Better. Nice, nice. That's something to remember for round kicks, right? That you always want everything straight because your knee is, of course, attached to your leg, and wherever your knee's at, that's where your kick is going to go. Side kick time, right? So hands are high here. So side kick, stepping behind now so your leg has room to chamber. And then we have our spin side kick that's coming up that way. But don't kick to the side just like me. One more time, right? You've got side kick, back leg is going to step up, side kick, and then spinning around, spinning side kick from here. I'll keep doing this one a couple of times and we're going to make some new ones. So go ahead. Side kick, stepping behind, landing feet almost together, right? And then side kick around. And don't worry, new black belts, this isn't material that you have to learn. It's just like an exploration of kicks. So keep on moving. Oh, that's okay if we kind of fall over. All right, side kick is pushing. So as I'm coming up here, I'm pushing, stepping behind and trying to take some space if you can. Our space is not that big, but we can still kind of move around a bit. So hopefully you're in kind of a space that's kind of similar. Yep, pretty good. Try to stick that side kick. So look before you kick and stick that foot out there. Cool. 5 more seconds, team. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice. Before we move on to some other ones, we're going to work on hook kick and axe kick today in a similar kind of fashion from here too. But I want you guys to kind of make up your own combination, right? So some kind of snap. Maybe you're going to start snap front kick. Maybe then you want to go to round kick and then side kick. Right on the other side, maybe you want to try side kick, moving forward front kick, and maybe your back leg round kick. So kind of play around for a minute or so and try to still keep your technique crisp like it was when you're working on the same move in each combination. So hands are high, get ready a minute on the clock, and begin, team. Go ahead. Right, so making your own combination of whatever might feel good for you, body still straight and hands still up. I know sometimes we get in the bad habit of this, womp womp, right? Try to keep your elbows in. Nice, Arav. Layla, I wish I could see you, and Andrew, and Bavish, and Aiden, and Samar, and somebody, Alex, we miss you. There you go, Erica. Nice hands up. Beautiful, Juliet. Great kick. Nice. Always trying to look. Yeah, Trevor, good jump, right? Always trying to look, especially when we side kick, right at our target. Nice, Sarah. Beautiful. There you go, Avery. Beautiful. A few more seconds, team. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice. Now these weren't created by Hanshi. I'm just kind of using other kicks in the same kind of order that we did them to be able to switch feet as we go from here. So first one we're going to do is going to be our hook kick. And again, you don't have to remember these combinations for anything. It's just the exploration of kicks. So using our front foot first, right, you're going to hook kick from here. You're going to step behind because you hook kick chamber in front, right? And then you're going to have your spin hook kick that comes across, landing in front, and then you can set up on your left side from there. So again, right, front leg, hook kick across, stepping behind, hook kick, and then you've got your spin, hook kick around. Don't hook kick your friend if you're in, or your brother or sister if you're in the room with them. Just be safe, right? So again, front leg, hook kick, step behind, hook kick, and then spinning hook kick. Try to keep it flat if you can, but good luck. If you need help, just raise your hand. On your mark, get set, and begin, team. Go ahead. The goal for these hook kicks is, right, to chamber your leg, kick it out, and then bring it all the way straight across. And watch out for the disco hands. I see a lot with hook kicks, the disco hands. So just try to keep them up if you can. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Right? Especially on our step. Keep going. Right? When I'm here, I want to bring the foot up like the side kick comes around and then across from that way. Then I have to redirect my energy and bring it back right for my hook that comes across from here. I'll show you a couple more times, right? So it comes hook, stepping behind, hook kick, landing kind of like the side kick, and then again, looking and bringing it across. This is nice for a board break, like an advanced board break to like shoot your heel across. Keep on moving, team. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Yeah, let's kind of work on the hook kick a little bit since I know the time that we work on it is like really just for that combo, I think number 4, right? So just get in your guarding stance and let me see front leg hook kick for now. So I'm just gonna say go, right? And think about the out and the rechamber across. So ready, go, let's see. Nice, and then reset to go. Beautiful, ready, go. Cool, that's it, bring it to the side and then all the way across and go. Better. Time. You guys can relax your bodies. Be careful. I do this sometimes too when I'm going quick. We're just kind of like bring my leg up and then hook it across, or you want to shoot it out as you're going. So it goes out and then here. Let's try on the other side. So hands are high again. I'm just going to say go. Show me one snap kick. Ready? And go. Go out. So I should have our left leg in front and body tall. Try it again. Go. Nice. Right across. And one more time. Go. Cool, not too bad. Let's go ahead and switch back to here. One thing that before we move on that helps me with the hook kick is I imagine there's like a really nice table with like china and stuff all set across. My foot just like hoya across. Like I don't want to like chop the table in half, but I just want to clear the top of the table. Just something to think about. The last one we're going to go over is going to be like an axe kick. So we're going to start here. Let's go switch axe kick with our front leg. So staying in our spot, kind of a similar motion, right? You're going to go axe kick on top this way, and then you're gonna just axe kick straight so you can shuffle back and switch your sides. So, right, the first two are kind of similar, but one's in place and one's advancing. So you're gonna switch axe kick, kind of step up axe kick, and then back leg axe kick on top. Try not to kick anything in your house as you're doing that one because your heel will definitely hurt, I promise. One more time. So, right, switch axe, back, oh, I lied to you, don't do that. Skip axe, and then back leg axe kick coming forward, and then here. You can keep practicing. I just want to break this a little bit lower so you can see my footwork as I'm going here, right? So basic switch kick. Are now moving forward, so I'm kind of replacing my foot. Axe kick, then back leg axe kick. Keep on keeping on. Looks good, team. Looks good. I don't see any disco hands on this one, so good job. Good job keeping your hands up. Nice. This is another really good one for a board break, and your heel just goes straight down from here. I'll help you again. I see some confused, but that's okay, right? So switch, axe kick, advancing, right? And then back leg coming straight down on top, shuffling back one more time for me. Switch, advance, then back leg. 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Great. So the last freestyle round, you now have axe kicks you can put in there too, and you have your hook kicks that we did as well. So it doesn't have to be in that order where it's snap, advancing, and then a spin or a back leg. You can make it whatever you want, but just kicks last like 1 minute together. So ready? And begin, team. Go ahead. Any kicks. Even if you want to jump, if you got space to jump and your family won't be mad at you, you could jump if you want to too. Woo, Sarah, nice. Careful, Derek. Oh, be careful. Be careful. Please don't be broken. Yeah, that's it, right? If you want to practice your hook kicks too, straight across something. Shoots out and straight across. Woo. Yeah, Kaylin. Pick it up, Kaylin. You got it. I bet you can go a little faster. Bet you got it. Pop, pop, boom. Yeah, there you go. Nice hook kick, round kick. I'm going to put you on TV. I like that. Check it out. Whop. Nice. Pop, pop. Whop. Nice. And imaginary sound effects. Very nice job. 5 more seconds, team. 4, 3. Nice, Jesse. 2, 1, and time. All right, so pretty nice work for everybody. If you need another quick sip of water, if you're a little sweaty, you can go ahead and grab one. If you're okay, then that's great. But keep up the good work from there. If you feel like your body's maybe feeling a little bit tight, maybe you want to stretch a little bit more, depending on what kicks you're going to do. But really nice job. So let's face each other really quick. We've got attention. Then we'll bow our body. Ooh, so great work. Go ahead and grab your stick. I'm not sure if Wrenchy's going to work with the hard stick or the padded stick, but go ahead and grab whatever you got so we can work together. Nice job, everybody.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna use just. Can you guys hear me? Cool. I'm using a real stick, so let's just kind of warm up a little bit. To above. Switch to the left, same thing. All right, so I'm looking at the team here, and I think 1 through 12 he got down pretty good. What do you guys say? Yeah, figure eights. You can stop, go reverse figure eights at any time. Good, over your shoulder, forward figure eights. Yeah, so over the shoulder, just like if you're new or like the new black belts, it's just anything you would do with a nunchuck, right? So reverse figure eight. And then again, see, I'm just going to go here. You could also take it and go across your back to your shoulder and catch. Across your back, catch. Yep. Same thing with a nunchuck, right? So if you were to go straight back, you can go straight back if you can catch it. Got to really get that angle there on it. So here, straight back. Straight back. All these passes are similar at the nunchuck, right? You can even go behind the back this way. 1, 2, around, catch. Armpit, switch. Good. If you're not as familiar with some of these stick drills, right? Just take your time. That'll come. Just think the nunchuck drills. 2, catch. Excellent, excellent. And so now, let's go ahead and do our first 12 strikes, and then we'll review Largomanta and Serrata. And then if you were here in class anytime last week before, I started teaching some basic disarms like hand strips, how to strip the stick away. Today, I want to show you 1 and 2 for a snake disarm with your hand. But let's go review first. Number 1 through 12, please. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And those go straight down and back in. Okay. If you got that down, which I know you do, trust me, go to the left side. Practice working on the left hand. And if you notice a lot of some of the higher black belts, they use the left hand a lot, the checking hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what this is doing is teaching you your left hand rhythm and how to, block with it later because your left hand's engaging. 1, 2. You can hit your bicep or your forearm. They're both okay. Biceps a little more traditional. I like to go forearm just because it makes noise louder sometimes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost done. 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to flow with it. Once you got it, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Notice how I'm nice and loose with it, right? Here. Get your whole body kind of moving here. Exactly. Good. Okay, time. Nice work, everybody. So evade. So we're going to go work on evading and then Serrata. So this is number 1 and 2. So ready? We're going to evade out of the way, step in on that number 2, and we're going to block. 2 hits, and then we're back. So that's combo 1. Combo 2, right? We evade the number 2, but then we come in on that number 1. Stick over, and this movement we're doing will translate over to like your snake and your strip disarms. This block here. Coming under, and then strike 1 and 2. Nice. Okay, now we're going to evade the 3. So hips back, step in on 4. I call this like a hammer strike because it looks like you're hammering straight down. Thrust, and then 1, 2, and we're out. Okay, same thing with 4. Evade the 4, but now you're going to come in on this 3 with your thumb down, checking under. Palm down or palm up, it's okay. And then coming 2, 1, and we're out. And then in 5, ready? So 5, we're going to evade. We're going to block that stick out of the way. And then we're going to come in and block here. Check under 2 and 1. Okay, good job. So I'm going to attack you guys. I'm going to switch my stance. You stay where you're at, and we'll go through it nice and slow. If you have a partner, obviously, you can be drilling with your partner on this call. Ready? So evade the 1. Block the 2. Step in, block the 2, and do your 2 hits. X marks the spot, what we'll call it. Okay? Evade the 2. Block the 1, step in, stick, stick, hand on hand, hit to the body, and then 1 and 2. Good. Okay, now here comes 3, here comes 4. Evade the 3, and then block the 4. Step in, hammer strike, straight down, and then poke, thrust, and then 1 and 2. Okay, now I'm going to attack you 4 and 3. So watch out on the 4. Here comes the 3, thumb down. Good. 2, 1, and then you're out. Okay, now the last one, I'm going to come in 5 and 5. Ready? So first you're going to block down 5, and then you're going to block across for that 3, and then finish me off with 2 and then 1. Exactly. So really quick, any questions besides the new black belts? If you're a new black belt, maybe you haven't seen that before, but once you get the timing, I think you'll get it pretty quick. Okay, yeah, I figured, right? We kind of have that down, right? So I'm going to attack you one more time, but I'm just going to pick up the pace a little bit, okay? I'm going to give you not much time to think between 1 and 2, but I'll give you time between. Ready? And go. 1, 2. Good. 2, 1. Good, Trevor. I like how you're flowing, bud. 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay, and 4, 3. Thumb down. 2, 1. And 5, 5. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, so let's go into our ready stance really quick. All right, so we're going to review 1 and 2 strip disarms, which are pretty simple. Okay, so number 1, I am going to borrow you for this, Sensei, so you guys can see a little bit what we did last week. So as Sensei throws that number 1 strike at me, so I'm going to come in, I'm going to block stick on stick. Hopefully she holds it a little lower. Stick on stick. I'm going to come hand on hand. And then what we're doing here now, you can strike, you can do 1, 2. Now watch, my left hand is going to come and grab the bottom of the stick. I'm going to rotate my knuckles down so that her pinky goes up. And now I'm going to take my stick, I'm going to come here and I'm going to strip down and get the stick right out of her hand. Okay, that was last week's number 1 strip there. So I'm watch again. Block stick on stick, hand on hand. I want to move on the inside. I want to be more here. But then I take my left hand, I slide it. I turn that stick so her pinky goes up. My stick comes here and I strip right off. Okay, be careful if you have real sticks. You are going to be sliding towards your partner's knuckle on that one. So please take your time. Okay, now the number 2, we're going to switch spots for this one. When my partner now throws the number 2, I'm going to block with my number 2. I like to step so I can face my left leg's in front now. Now watch my 4 fingers, right? My 4 fingers are going to grab the thumb pad of my partner. Okay, so I'm peeling the thumb off. Now I'm going to hook onto the stick right now so it doesn't go flying, but you don't have to do that. If you have room, you want to send that stick flying away. So I'd be letting the stick fly, but I'm going to hook it so that I can catch it in my hand like this. So it doesn't go nowhere. Okay, one more time. That's my stick. Okay, so throw the 2. So 2 hand. Now look, I grab my 4 fingers. I strip her thumb off. Now, again, this ideally I'm just hitting, or I'm hitting it towards her, but I'm going to hook it so it doesn't fly into the wall. And then that's my number 2 strip disarm. Yeah, it's pretty cool on that one. You can send it flying into them. So let's review that. Thank you. I'll call you back in a bit. So number 1, ready? So stick on stick, hand on hand, hit to the body. You can hit it. You can hit however many times you want, by the way, right? You know that. Now, take your left hand, grab the stick, turn your knuckles down. That's going to make their pinky go up. Now place your stick right onto theirs, and then you're going to do a motion of push-pull. Pull the stick, push your stick out. Yeah, and on that one, you have 2 sticks, so you can send a wally. You can hit twice if you have to. Good. Okay, now, number 2, step in. Number 2 block. Stick on stick, hand on hand. Good. Now from here, I almost forgot what I'm doing. Grab that thumb pad. Grab the thumb. Peel the thumb off. And so that the stick doesn't go flying, use your left pointer finger to hook onto their stick and then peel it off. Yeah, so unless you don't care, you can send it flying. Yeah. Okay, so that's number 1, number 2 strip disarms. Okay, now this week I want to show you snake disarms. Okay, so snake's going to involve the left hand. Okay, and the stick's going to block, the hand's going to be doing the movement. So I'm going to borrow Sensei again for this. And I know it's like Avery, Sarah, anybody that's taken stick class before, you have some experience with this, so bear with us here. So number 1's going to come. So same thing, I'm going to go block stick on stick, hand on hand. I'm going to strike. And for today, let's come here. Let's do 4 figure 8s, reverse figure 8s so you can strike. Now, look at my left hand. My left hand's going to go over the hand, or over the stick, and then under the wrist, and I'm going to use the back of my hand almost like I'm reading a book here. Okay, now you can turn your wrist out this way. Actually, that's going to give you a little better force, or keep it here. Doesn't really matter. Palm facing you or palm facing out. And now what I'm going to do with my stick and my forearm, I'm going to use my forearm to strike. My stick's going to hit, and that's my snake this time. I'm going to turn this way so you guys can see a little better. Okay, number one comes, stick on stick, hand on hand. I strike to the body, 4 figure eights if you need to, whatever you want. Now look at my left hand. Okay, so I'm going from grabbing her fist to over the stick. And once I go over the stick, I'm going to go under her wrist. Now, again, look, my palm can be facing me. Try to keep the stick on your hip too. See as I'm stuck on my hip there? If the stick comes over in front of me, she can easily replace it and grab it right back. And now we're going to fight again. So you want to keep that stick trapped in your armpit a little bit. One more time. So 1, here, I'm trapping it right away on my armpit. So again, here's the part. I could be looking at my palm, guys, or I can turn my palm away. Okay, whichever one you want. Now here comes my forearm. I'm going to hit with my forearm. And you can hit with a stick, and then I'm just going to pull my hand back. And now you have 2 sticks, right? So 1, 2, however many strikes you want back on your partner. Okay. Now, while we're here with Sensei, I'm going to show you number 2. Okay, number 2 comes. So number 2, I'm going to block stick on stick, hand on hand. Now, same thing here. Once I block, I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to hit twice. Okay, but now look at my left hand. See where it's at? I'm going to take my left hand again over the stick, around, and I'm going to try to get the stick now to be on my left arm or my shoulder. Now, this can be done a few ways. Okay, check this out. You can hug the stick and just pull it away. Okay. Or what I like to do, we don't have the space. I won't do it because I don't want to ruin my wall. So hit, look at my hand. From here, I'm not going to stop turning, and the stick will just fly right out. If I use my shoulder, it'll fly right out of my hand. I'll come this way now. I know I'm giving you guys a lot, but I think you guys are ready for this level stuff. So ready? I block with the 2. Okay. Now again, you can strike however many times you want here, any way you want. The knee, the toes. Okay. Now look at my left hand. I go over the hand, around, and I want to hook this so it doesn't go nowhere. Now, if I just grab her stick and just yank it out of her hand, that's going to be good. Okay. Or if I continue my motion nonstop, I got to use my shoulder here though a lot. I'm not going to go hard because I don't want to break anything here. But look, I'd just be sending this flying. Bam. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. I know I did a lot of talking, but I wanted to show you those 2. My 2 favorite ones. So let's go back. Number 1. So stick, stick, hand on hand. Hit, figure eights. Okay. Now take your left hand, go over the stick, around the wrist. Now here's where you can have your wrist facing you or your wrist facing out. Good. And then you're going to strike with your stick, now your forearm, as you start to pull the stick away. And then extra shot is the tip of the stick hits them in the head, and then you're out. Then you have 2 sticks, 1, 2. You can do any strikes you want. Okay. Number 2, get in that stance, please. Step in, block 2 on 2, 1. Good. Now from here, same thing. Before I try to disarm, I got to hit this person, right? I got to soften them up. Toes, figure eights, whatever you want. Now, the left hand, okay, instead of going, we're still going to go over. And now, look, I'm going to take my hand over. I'm going to go down and around here to the left side and immediately hook it tight to your shoulder. Now, again, you can simply just pull the stick away from the hand, or if you continue this circle motion, just let it flip right out of their hand. Yeah, it's a little funky in the air, I know. Let's do this one again. Ready? 2. Block, block, hit. Toes, figure eights. Now look, take your left hand over the stick, around, hook and rip. Or keep turning your shoulder, and the person holding the stick is going to have 2 options. Do you want to hold on to your stick, let the stick fly, or do you want to let your shoulder rip? You kind of, at that point, I would let it go because I don't want to get my shoulder ripped off. Okay. Okay. Any questions? I know I'm speaking kind of fast here, but you guys are doing really good. Okay. Let's review number 1 again. This one's snaking now. Ready? So block, check, hit, figure eight. Good. You guys with me so far? Go over the stick, around. Now from here, palm facing you, palm facing out. Pick it. And then use your forearm to strike and pull the stick away. And now you have 2 sticks. Okay, number 2. Ready? Step in with your left leg, block, check. Good. From here, you can hit again anytime, any way you want. Left hand over, going under. And this one, you're just going to pull the stick away here. Nice, nice. Okay, so if you have a partner right now, you guys can review that nice and slow. If you need a partner, I'm going to virtually attack you, okay? So get ready. So number one, go ahead, block, stick on stick, hand on hand, hit to the body, 4 figure eights. Now take your left hand, shoot it over my wrist, go under and have this up. Good. Now that you're here, take your right arm and you're basically going to hit my forearm and use the tip of your stick to hit my head and pull my stick away. Bam. Exactly. Good, good. Number 2. Here comes number 2. Ready, step and block. Good. Stick on stick, hand on hand. Hit me anywhere you want. Head, leg to soften me up. Take your left hand, shoot it over my wrist, and then bring this on. This one, you're going to manipulate my arm a lot. You're going to make my arm come like this here. Okay. This is why at this point, right, the bad guy decides, do you want your shoulder ripped off or just give this guy your stick? And most of the time, the stick just flies out, right? Excellent. All right, time. And so if you feel like you've got that, what you can start to do is have your partner feed you 1 and 2, or just like a few ones. Have your partner feed you a 1 10 times. 1, 1, 1, 1. And then what you could do is you can play around with, okay, 1, I'm going to start with Serrata. Block, check, hit, X marks the spot. Okay, now I'm going to start to work on my strips. 1, 2, hit, strip. I'm grabbing the stick, right? 1, 2, hit, strip. Okay, now the third one, I'm going to do my snaking. Block, hit, my hand comes in, and then I snake. So this way you build up, like almost like you build up your jab cross. This is how you're going to build up your stick disarm. You're going to go Serrata, snake, vine. Okay, so one more time. Ready? Let's practice those 3. I'm going to attack you with a 1. You're going to do basically block, hit, check, X hit. Ready? Go. Good. Now, number 2, I'm going to throw a 1. You're going to do your stripping. So you're going to block, hit, strike, pull the stick, and strip. Ready? Go. 1. Fast. Good. Now, the third one, you're going to do the snaking, which is block, block, hit, left hand snakes, and then strike. Ready? Go. Snake. Yes. Time. Let's do that one more time. Number 1 again. Watch how I do 1. 1 is just my Serrata. Block, hit, 2. 2 is my strip. 1, 2, I grab the stick and I strip. 3 is my snake. 1, 2, hit. I snake with my hand and then I pull through. A little faster. Here we go. Ready? Serrata. Go. Block. Check. Hit. 2 hits. Out of there. Reset. 2. Strip disarm. Grabbing the stick and stripping, right? Or I'm sorry, turning and pushing through with the other stick. That's the difference. I'm sorry, my fault. Okay. Number 3 now. Number 3. Now you snake. Go. Time. Excellent job. All right, guys. So I really want to get you guys to do that because this is like the next level you want to be at. Once you figured out largo mano, right? And then your meets and counters and your meets, now you're really going to start to engage and do disarms, right? So we're going to build that more up. Also, really quick, starting next week, we're going to be doing double stick work. So if you do not have, and we recommend you use a real stick because padded sticks are great for like striking your opponent softly, not hurting them. For Sinowalis, we're going to have to use your sticks. So if you do not have sticks, please contact your school so you can get a pair. No, you cannot use branches from your yard. They're not going to be good. They're going to break. You're going to hurt yourself. All right. Don't think I have any questions for you. Oh, sorry, Layla. Yeah, if you're still there, it's okay. I know it's your first class. Okay. Good job, everybody. Grab your stick, please. Salute. Oos. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I think you guys can. Now you can talk.
Thank you.
No problem, guys. Thanks for coming.